Hey folks, it's Mangrel. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, you're going to get a look into this cabinet. I've been told it's not a drawer and it's a cabinet. So you're going to get a look into this cabinet. This is my FPV cabinet. How many times can we say cabinet? Let's open it up and look at all that good FPV stuff. So let's take a look at what we have here. This is where I keep all of my FPV goodness. So first thing I've got here is my iFlight Tiny Whoop. So we use this during the winter time just to keep the fingers all nimble. So right now, because it's not winter time, it sits in the sour cream. Next we have a bag of GoPro parts. So this is from the time that I had the failed upgrade to the GoPro Hero 7. So I keep all these parts just in case if something breaks. So here's my GoPro, here are all the parts. So that stays there too. Ignore the rest, they're all computer stuff. Now we come to the bottom, and in the bottom, first thing we've got here are frame kits, QAV-S Mini 3-inch. So those of you who have been following the channel know that this is my favorite 3-inch frame, sub 250. We also have a guide on how to build that. So I've got 3 of these, so 2 brand new ones, one that's there for parts. Next we have props. You can never have enough props. And these are the purple props that Ummagawd chose. I asked her what color, she came back with purple. So we got those, this is for the 5-inch. Then we have a bunch of props here for the 3-inch. These are HQ. I think they're T 3x3x3. So we have those. More props. Geez, why do I have so many props? Oh, I know what these are. These are low pitch props. These are Hurricane. I wanted to try these out. They weren't very good. I think they're pitch of 1.5 or pitch of 2. So not enough lift, so they're actually not very good. Then we have props here for the Tiny Whoop for indoor flying. Oh, more props. Too many props. Okay, then we have an extra frame here for the glide. So this is the FPV Cycle glide frame. This is my 5-inch frame. So this is extra for parts. And then we have more frame kits. So again, these are all just for parts. In case you crash, you don't want to be stuck without the frame parts. Especially with us being in Canada, sometimes it's tougher to get these parts. So I have arms, an extra kit. That's good. Extra GoPro mounts. So this is actually for an upcoming video on 3D printing. So here you can see I use different software, the same settings, different software. And one of them has all this terrible texture here, whereas the other one came out super smooth. So I'm holding on to these for that video. What do we have? We have more stuff in here. Ignore the hairy arm. We have the Dji Mavic. So just in case we want to try something new, we have that there as well. Oh, I have an extra one of these. We have the foam, the DJI foam. So I bought 2 of these when they were in stock, I think last year. In case if one gets really smelly and sweaty, I can change it, but no need. And then only thing left is this box. That's where I keep the really special stuff. So let's take a look at that one. Okay, so it's funny, the box itself is for the Mikado logo helicopter, the 480. So those of you who have been following the channel know that I got into RC through helicopters. So I keep my parts still in here. But this is all FPV stuff, I promise you. So let's see what we have here. Okay, stay open. Okay, we've got some Ummagrip battery pads. So there's little tiny pieces there. We have a brand new one. So this stuff's really good. Again, we have a video on a test we did of this, but amazing stuff. We got that. We've got motor bearings for the 5-inch. So these are just replacement motor bearings. We've got a whole bunch of motors. So Zing motors. Yes, these are all Zing 2207, I think. Yeah, these are Zing 2207 motors. So I have a whole bunch of those. Again, these are all parts in case if I ever need them. Actually, one interesting thing I noticed recently, so you see these motors here, these are the ones I got a while back. The bell is one piece. Now check this out. I'll open up one that I got more recently, I'd say last maybe 6 or 7 months. So check out, I think this one. Oh no, these are motors for the 3-inch. So I have a whole bunch of motors. These are 1404. So okay, ignore that one. Is it this one? No, this is also one piece. So you see how it's all one piece? That's how it's supposed to be, because Zing actually says, well, I guess iFlight says that these motors are one piece because they're really good, stronger and everything. But check this out. Okay, it's got to be this one, third time. Yeah, there you go. So you see, look at this one. It's actually a 2-piece bell. So even though they advertise them as a 1-piece, they actually at some point switched over to a 2-piece design, which is kind of false advertising there. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of motors. So get the motors out of the way. We have a little container of screws. I picked this up from Amazon when I was trying to build the various 5-inch frames. Yeah, this was kind of useless. I purchased this for the DC5, thinking it would be the right length. It was too short, so it just kind of sits here. We've got a Vista Nebula Pro. Actually, I think this is, what's in here? I actually think this one has a full kit. Yep. So this is a full kit. I purchased this when there were shortages because I was worried about it running out of stock and me needing one. So I think I bought this from Get FPV 3 months ago, 4 months ago. So brand new, just sitting here for when I need it, because these things, you know what, you never know. You're going to break a lens, you're going to break something, and then again you're stuck, because right now you can't even get these. Okay, what's in here? So I think here is my extra camera. Yeah, so this is just an extra DJI original camera because I switched over to Nebula Pro. Got an extra one of those sitting around waiting. Screws. Oh, this is like parts for the Tiny Whip. Bag of miscellaneous connectors and connectors, wires. Vista antenna. Yeah, this is where my latest purchase of the Vista actually came with this really long antenna. It was so long it doesn't fit in the case, so it came separate. Then we've got coaxial cable for the Vista. This is not 8 centimeter. This is a 12 centimeter. I put inside the 8 centimeter bag. Standoffs. Yeah, these are props that were sent incorrectly from Banggood. I use them as a pry tool. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, this was the DJI lens protector. Don't use that anymore. This was from the HD1. So we actually had these True RC antenna hardwired into the air unit. We don't use the air unit anymore. We use the Vista, so that's just sitting there. Oh, I got some lenses. So for whenever I break a lens, I got 2 extra lenses here waiting. What else? And I think here I've got, yeah, so I've got an extra flight controller stack for the 3-inch. Just in case, whenever this thing burns out, I'll have an extra one. I have gone through one already. So in the last about 2 years of doing FPV, I burnt one of them out. I put a new one in, and I picked this one up just in case. And that's it. That's my mysterious box of FPV goodness, along with my cabinet of all FPV stuff. So I hope you like this video. A little bit different than the typical stuff that we do, but I figured you know, over the years, over the months, you keep collecting stuff, and sometimes it's just cool to go through it and see what you've collected and what you've been storing away. Today, you're gonna get a look into the inner depths of this drawer. This is not a drawer, this is a what?